Hello, my YouTube family. Guess what? Woo! I'm back with another video. Okay, let me stop there. I'm back with another video, not just a cleaning video, not a grocery haul, but a budgeting video. I am so excited to come to you with this budgeting video with cash stuffing. Yeah! Woo! Well, I want to first start off saying, Lord, I thank you for another day, for giving me a chance to stand on this YouTube platform and to share my love, my passion for budgeting. I just thank God. I thank the Lord for this opportunity. And, you know, I often ask the Lord when I get money to bless my money, Lord, and to stretch my money, to make it seem like I'm rich in money, because I'm rich in faith, but just to make it seem, to make it feel that I'm rich in money. If you can understand what I'm saying, where, you know, people look at you and they think you got $1 million and I ain't got nothing, not even a penny. Oh, I got some pennies. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking the Lord to bless this money and to stretch it. I thank God for you being able to hear me on this YouTube platform. I'm praying that everybody is doing well and good. So let's jump right into this video, because it's going to be kind of like a long video. So let's just get started. Y'all know this is my handy dandy notebook that I do my sketching out of what I'm gonna put inside of my easy cash budget video. So, but let's open it. Let's open it. But before I do that, I did say that we were gonna pick out a word every time I get to stuff a video, to stuff one, a budgeting cash stuffing. And a YouTuber sent this to me a few years back, and I don't want to mention them name because a lot of not a YouTuber, I'm sorry, a subscriber, and I don't want to mention their name because a lot of them like to remain anonymous. But I just want to tell her thank you so much. I am still using it. I have been using it even when you didn't see me on here doing budget and planning. I was still using it, you know, on the download. All right, so we're going to look through here and we're going to find a word so we can put in our book. Well, in my book, I'm sorry. So, love you so much. They are my heart. Life is better with friends. That's that. Today is your day. You got this. Today can be great. Work hard, be nice. It's a lot to choose from. A lot of good quotes. Welcome to the weekend. Yeah, I like that one. So let's keep it going. She gave me this book, and she had it already put in here. It was, oh yeah, and I like how she glued this to the pages. I mean, she was right on time. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. I like that one. Be so good, they can't ignore you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to be in my business, in my teaching. Hey, I want to be so good. A mother, a sister, a daughter of the Lord, a daughter to my dad, a sister to my sisters, a sister to my brothers. Life is lovely. Okay. Want to love my enemies so good till they can't ignore me. They can't do nothing but love me back. Be fearless. That's a good one. Let's see. You got this. All right. I don't want to take up too much time with this. In Christ alone. Amen. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. That's the word. That's the word for this payday. Forgiveness. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree too. If you don't, hopefully we'll pick one that you've seen one day. But forgiveness, that's a great one. So what I'm gonna do, the last week's on the last payday one was get to work. So this one is going to be forgiveness right there. Yeah, let's talk a little about forgiveness as I turn these pages. Yes, a wise man once told me, which is my leader, once told me or the church that forgiveness is your freedom. Not only when you forgive someone, not only do you free them, but you free yourself. So he said forgiveness is your freedom. So if someone did something to me, by me forgiving them, it will free them. And by me forgiving them, it will free me too. So forgiveness is your freedom. And that is from BCW, Bishop Charles Wilson. All right. You have to say where the quote come from. BCW. All right. Let's get started in this budgeting. Yes. All right. So a teacher gave me this, if you're wondering who gave me this. Love Begins With You. It's a bookmark, and they gave some teachers some different trinkets at the end of last year, and this was a lovely one. All right, so I've already started, so it won't be a long video. I already started, I already wrote out what my bi-weekly budget this month is going to look like. And yeah, so I'm looking around because I forgot what today is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this will be January the 15th, I believe. And if it's not the 15th, I'll change it. I'll change it after the video. But January the 15th, and I hope that you can see with this pink pen. I just want to try it. So I really hope that you can see with this pink pen. I know the black show up better. Oh gosh, I hope you can see with this. And I done did this video and be mad and you all can't see it. I'm so sorry. So right here, so my income for the month, for this week, come from different side jobs I pulled in. My income come from different side jobs that I have pulled in to help me out. And when I said I bust and hustled, I bust and hustled. And I'm tired, but you got to do what you got to do. The Lord gave me my strength. And if he continued to give me, which I'm looking to him to do it, then you do what you got to do. So it all added up to $515. That also includes some child support, which is not much, but I thank the Lord for it. Some child support, and yeah, that's what that includes. So this $515. All right, so let's go on down here. So right here it says son's insurance. So this is how I'm gonna do this. Hey, I told you I won't come out with a working calculator. I got this from a yard sale or Goodwill. Oh my God, over 7 years ago. I can't even remember. So I'm gonna put that right there. All right, let's go. So son's insurance. So here my son's insurance is $44. But actually when I checked into it, it is actually $43. So I am going to put a check mark by there because that have already came out for the month. So I don't have to pay this anymore. Remember, this is the projected for the whole month of January. So I put out all what my bill is going to total for the whole month. So the sons, or $44, their life insurance, $44. I meant $43. I had put 44, but actually it was 43. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and put 43 here. And I'm going to put paid because that already came out my account automatically. All right, so the next one we have is T-Code. So, let me tell you about T-Code. The Lord blessed me, and I'm going to receive it, and I'm going to accept it no matter what the naysayers say, because you're going to get some naysayers. And, I pray that the Lord bless you, and, you receive it. But it's a company down here, and if you live in Florida, there are different companies that will help you with your light bill. So this company helped me with my light bill for a various amount. And I just want to thank God for it. So for the month of January, where is it? It's paid for. That's all I'm going to say for right now. So when a company helps me, I get assistance, and a company help me, I go ahead on, I put a little heart back. I'm truly thanking the Lord. With this, the Lord showed up and showed out all the time. Okay, so I'm going to put that Rep by Tico. I hope it go there. Yep, it went right there. And that lets me know, and I'm going to put paid. So that lets me know that I did not budget this in my money, because a company helped me and paid that for me. So thank God for Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for showing up and showing out. All right, so let's continue on. All right, so for Tico, I'm just going to put the amount that I paid. I'm going to put nothing, but I'm going to put paid. Okay, because I didn't have to pay. It's already paid for the month, this month of January. I really hope y'all can see this pen. Lord, I hope y'all can. Okay, so the next one is Amazon. So for Amazon, I owe 50. Well, I really don't owe 50 because, I'm so ahead where before I start budgeting, like on the camera again, I used to just put money on it, like half of my check and stuff. So I'm basically, Amazon isn't due until next month, but I went on and paid something last week. So the amount that is due is $50. Well, not due, but I put down for this month. And last week I paid Amazon $20. So that leaves Limbo down here chewing up his bowl. That leaves $30. So I'm going to pay Amazon $11, which I've already did. So that'll leave $19 I have left to pay. So I'm going to pay them $11, which I already did. So that'll leave $19 left that I need to pay them for next week. Yay. So I'm not going to put a check mark there. At Amazon, because it's not fully paid. And see, when I do, not next week, when I do my next paycheck, then I'll look here and I'll see the ones without the checks tells me that I need to pay them. They have not paid, and I need to calculate to tell me how much I owe on it. All right. So the next one is my car insurance. For car insurance, on the other week when I did this budget here, I had put the car insurance down as $155, but I called today and listened to the automated system. I hope y'all can see that. And they told me that my insurance is $116 instead of $155. So you know how happy I was for that. So that is coming out on the 16th. So it got to come out of this money here. So I'm going to put 116, and I rounded it off. I rounded it off. So if y'all wondering, she don't have any change because I rounded it off. I rounded it up. So 116 for my car insurance, and I'm not going to check paid because it has not came out my account yet. All right. So the next one will be Open Sky. So for Open Sky, we're going to pay $10, and it says 20, and it's due on the 16th. So I'm going to put Open Sky. I'm going to pay $10. And the 16th is right around the corner. So, I'm supposed to be doing some work tomorrow. Some, side hustle tomorrow. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead on and pay that as well. I'll pay the other 20 to that as well. Yeah, I'm supposed to do some side hustle tomorrow. So, and I'll take out, the other 20 for this as well. And I'll go over there on my next paycheck. And the money that I get from my side hustle, I'll put it aside for when it's time for me to do this video. Okay? The next video. All right? And I'm also going to go ahead and take my tithe out. You know, get that on out the way. Then I'll put the rest of the money up until when it's time for me to do my next budgeting video. All right. So the next one. So I'm not going to put a check mark there because it's not paid yet. I got to, transfer it over. The next one is the internet. My internet is $29. So what it is, not $29. My internet is $25. I know I told y'all that it was $50 on the last one through the government program with Spectrum. But actually, when I talked to them today, I found out that today my internet is due on the 18th. And that it is not $50 a month. It is $25 a month. And that the extra is from, I have some back when it got slow with my work, I got some back overdue that I need to pay. So I'm putting a little on it at a time, and that should be paid in no time. So that's why instead of 25, I'm gonna go ahead on and pay the 29. Me and the lady discussed it on the phone. So $29. So I will pay that today. I have not paid that yet, so I'm not going to check that off. So it's gonna be 29. So when I pay that today, let's see. So my internet, I said it was 50. Okay. Even though I'm still going to use the 50. Takeaway. I hope y'all can see. Takeaway, and I pay internet $23.91. Takeaway, $29 equals $291 over that I'm paying over, but that's fine. But I haven't paid it yet, but the money is in the account to pay it, and I'm going to pay it after this video. I just want to get this video over with and done. I was so excited. So I am going to put a check mark here because that's going to be paid today. Yes. And the reason why I put a check mark by Geico, because they automatically take that out. But my internet, they don't automatically take that out. So I go ahead and pay them. All right. So that's why I didn't put one up there by Geico, because it don't come out until the 16th. All right. So the next one is my car payment. My car payment is $275. I had, due to us being out of school in December for about 3 weeks, due to that, I was not able to pay my car payment. So I've been paying on good standing. And they said as long as I pay it before the end of the month, then I'm still good. So I got to the end of the month to pay that. So I'm good with that. So please don't come for me, y'all naysayers, in the video. You should pay that first. Let me handle my household. Okay. And if you can get something out of what I'm doing, I'm happy. If you can't, then, you know, I'm sorry. So for my car payment, I am going to pay $60. So I'm going to call them and I am going to pay $60 on it. So my car payment, I'm going to put down $60, right? So I'm going to leave that like that. All right. And that's not paid up because, you know, 275, take away 60, you know, I still got money. So I can't check that off. And I haven't paid that one yet. I got to call that in to pay that one. Okay. I had to get some dog food before I did this video. And see, some viewers may say, well, what is sinking funds? Why you're not doing sinking funds? 'Cause right now my budget can't handle it, but it's good even if you can put $1 in it. Believe me, as soon as I can get back to putting $1 in it, I am. But like a dog category, pets in a sinking fund is a great place to put it. So it can build up on it. So when a pet needs to go to the vet or to the grooming or need dog food or you want to buy some toys here or there, you'll have that pet fund to go right into the sinking fund and pull it out. And it won't affect your bill budget. It won't affect your cash envelopes. It won't affect your savings because you went into your sinking fund, which is basically kind of like a savings fund, but it's there for these different categories that you know that's coming up. All right, so I can't wait till I get back to the sinking fund, but you can do it. I can't do it right now because what I got going on. So bear along with me, you all. So for the dog food, I rounded it up to $17. And then I'm going to put a check mark because that is done as well. So if you've gotten this far in the video, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed and you like it so far, go ahead on and subscribe. Hit the notification button. This is a low budget income cash envelope, but we're rich in faith here. All right. So let's go ahead on and finish this on. So we're done with this. So what we're going to do, I got all categories down. So I hope I haven't made a mistake. Look, I'm trying to blame it on y'all. So we're going to say $43 plus $11 plus $116 plus $10 plus $29 plus $60 plus $17 equal $286. I hope that's right. Okay. So the total is $286. So we're going to take, after we add this up, we're going to subtract this. Even though I haven't paid this yet, we still add it up because it's still going to get paid today. Or whenever it come out, it's going to get paid out of this money. So we'll add this up, put the total there, and we'll take this total here. This right here is like if you have different incomes and you want to break down what your income is coming from. I just put all mine in one, okay? So we'll take, and like I said, this right here is only from side work. This is not from my main job. This is from side work that I have been doing, bustling, hustling, different kind of side work, okay? So then the amount $515, take away 286. So I'll say $515. $515. Look at that. Hold on just a minute. $515. A's. Take away 286. I'm trying to call my son. Equal $229. So the remaining is $229. A's. I hope he can hear me. So that's the remaining. Ace. All right. Let me do that one more time. It's probably right. 515 take away 286 equal 229. So now, that's my remaining from my bills. So right now, this is the stuffing amount. Right here, what I did, I went on and let me move that out the way. I went on and I put down how much each is supposed to go in each category of the cash envelopes. So in mom, I'm supposed to get $30. So the amount that I'm going to put in there will be, let me see. Lordy have mercy. Will be $20. And the reason why is because I've already used 10 of the money already. Okay? So I'm going to just stuff 20. For Ace, I'm going to stuff 5. For gas, I'm going to stuff 15 because I've already put in 10. Had the gas up. I had to put some gas in it. For toiletries, I'm going to stuff 10. Ace, I'm making a video, honey. Get Lambo, please. I'm sorry, y'all. And for miscellaneous, I am going to put 10. And for church giving, I am going to put 30. Because I've already given 5 of it. What I want to give in there. All right. So now we're going to add this up, the cash envelopes amount. So we're going to add 20 plus 5 plus 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 30 equal 190. That's so wrong, y'all. My words. 20 plus 5 plus 15. Wait a minute. 10. You know what? I don't know why I'm laughing. That sounds so silly. Okay. So the total is $90. That the cash envelopes add up. So what I'll do, I'll take 229 and subtract 90 from it. So then we got 229 take away 90 equal 139 remaining. $139 that we got left. $139 that we have left. Y'all, I think I done did something wrong. Why? Oh, okay, I know what I did. I know what I did. And I'm going to explain to you why we have that much left. And I'm about to explain right now. Okay. So, with the money, I had food, which was $64. Taken out of this money, $139, and yeah, I forgot to do this one. The food, $64 that was taken out of the $139. So let me do this, if you all don't mind. I'm gonna put food up here, and I am going to put $64, and the amount that I'm stuffing for the food is 0, and I rounded it up. Okay, that's why it's an even number, which is 0, the amount that I took from the food. So this is the total 90 from what I'm stuffing, but the total that I really had, there you go, I'm getting it right, y'all, is $64 plus 30 plus 5 plus 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 35 equal 179. 179. Now this is what it, what I really need to take away from the 229. So I already spent, this one has been already spent. The $64 have been already spent. What else? And 5 of this $35 have been already spent. That's already spent. So I'm just going to put a little check mark over that 5. That means I've already given it to them. And what else? Gas. Gas, I've already spent 10. So I'm going to do, how should I do this? Y'all, I'm going to get it. So gas, I'm going to put 10 right here. I already spent that 10 on gas. And I'm going to put this 5 here. Cause I already spent this 5 there. And it's something else. See, honey, trials and error is nothing perfect. You make trials and error. It's one more thing, me. Okay, me, mom. Okay, I got 20, but so I'm going to put 10. I'm going to put a check mark because I've already spent that. So that means, with my white out, we're going to get this today, y'all. So I got me some white out today, y'all. So we're going to wipe that out, even though it's ugly. So let's go back over this. So we got 64 plus... Yeah, that's right. Why I whited that out? 30 plus 5. Y'all, I'm getting it. And you're going to get trials and error. I don't even care. Sometimes when they come on here, it'll be perfect. Sometimes you do it, it will be perfect, and sometimes it won't. But you can't give up. Trials and error. Okay? And I'm not bleeping it out. So 179. That is correct. 179. So what I'm going to do, that 179, I got to subtract from the 229. I hope you all can see this. If y'all can't see this pen good on here, then I'm definitely going to use a pink one next time. So I'll say 229, take away 179, leaves $50. All right, so then for the sinking fund is 0. So my remaining total, is $50. Okay, and then I'll say 50, take away 25. First, I got to add this up. So the emergency fund, I want to give 25, so that's what I am giving, 25. And that is already done, so I'm going to put a check mark by there. And so then we'll bring the total of the savings down here, which is 25. And then the remainder, we'll say 50, take away 25, leaves $25. All right, so let's see if this add up. Right now, I'm finna speed this video up to recheck this. I'm gonna speed it up to recheck it. And if you see a mistake that I've done, please leave it in the comment section below. All right, let's speed it up to check it. Here we go. Everything looks good. So down here at the final totals, the income from all my side job is $515. Okay. And then the cash envelopes It's right here. That total up to $179. All right. And then my sinking funds is 0. Total up to 0. My savings total up to 25. And my bills total up to 286. All right, so now we're going to take 515 and subtract all these totals up. And it's supposed to leave me with just 25. Yes, it's supposed to leave me with $25. So let's see. We got 515. 515 take away 179, take away 25, take away, what am I doing? All right, 515, take away 179, take away. It's going up. I'm doing something wrong, y'all. So let's do it this way. 179 plus 25 plus 286 equal 490. And now we're going to say 515 take away 490 equals $25. So I have $25 left over and it's in my account. So that's a plus. Woohoo! So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave that in as a buffer. I'm going to leave that in as a buffer. So we're ready to stuff our cash envelopes. And like I say, if you saw a mistake, please let me know in the comment below, in the comment box below. So let's go ahead and stuff these cash envelopes. Okay, before we get started stuffing these cash envelopes, I just wanted to go over something with you. With the cash, I hand the bank teller, I write it out on this with a dry erase marker, expo marker. And this is easy to wipe off with just water and a tissue. And, oh, I forgot to show you. Let me go back in this book. I'm glad I brought it up. Now, see how much of money that I needed to break the money down to go into the cash envelope, and you'll do this as well as a sinking fund. She has a page in here, right here, the cash stuffing. So this one, it's a payday. I sure hope this is the, today the 15th. If not, I'll change it. Okay, so you got the payday. So this is for the pay date. And then here, I didn't stuff any sinking fund, as you know, but I did cash envelopes. And my cash, I have more cash envelopes than spaces that she has down here. So I just used some of it up here, because I'm not going to have that many sinking funds. Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, it'll be okay because it's my book. What you say? Okay, so you break it down like for tithing, how many 20s you need, how many 10s you need, miscellaneous, how many 5s you need. And once you break them down with tally marks or however you want to do it, then you at the bottom it said bill quantity. So you'll add up how many how many 20s it is, how many 10s, how many 5s, and how many 1s. And then you'll put the total of it down here and add it up, and it should match the amount that you want to take out. So that being said, then you'll take this to the bank. You're right. You'll take off of there how many 20s you had needed, how many 10s, 5s, 1, etc. And you'll put the total. Your bank teller will love you for this. So what I do, I put it inside of here because I don't want this to rub off inside my purse, as well as they can stick the cash inside of here, okay? Now, I did, with this going around, y'all know what I'm talking about, I did lay this money out, and I sprayed it on the front with Lysol, and I let it dry, and then I laid it out one by, you know, all over, in there in the other room, and I sprayed it on the back, and I let it dry. So I Lysoled it, okay? So I just want to tell you about that. All right, so let's go ahead on and get started with our stuffing. Like I say, this is a makeup holder I got off of Amazon. And we will be stuffing $125 today. We'll be stuffing, I'm going to need to keep this book out because I need to know what I'm putting in what category when I stuff. That's what you'll be needing this book out for. All right, so let's go ahead and count the money. We got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 125. My hands are so dry. I have rough skin. So that's why I can't do it like the other ones do it. You know. Well, okay, so let's separate it. Let's separate them. Let's separate them. Okay, make sure they're all nice. And I'm just moving so they can have space between them. You know, and you know. And you got your ones, okay? So let's go ahead and get stuffing. So the first envelope that we're going to stuff, let me push that back. The first envelope we're going to stuff is Mom. And Mom will be getting 110, 15. I'm going to say I had made a mistake on this because, see, I put 110, 15, and 5 ones. I meant to give Ace the 5 ones as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and give him that, and I'm going to just get his single 5. So Mom will get 110, 15, well, 110 and 2 5s. So we're going to do that. 110, 2 5s. So that's 10, 15, 20. And it's already open. Gonna just put that in. How cute is that? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm back at it again. All right, for Ace, we know he's gonna get a 5 ones. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All righty then. Ace got 5 ones. Shh, don't tell him. He'll be in here trying to get it. Okay, for gas, I have 2 10s and 1 5. So that's 2 10s, 1 5, 10, 25 for gas. All right, the next one is toiletries. Toiletries has 2 5s, 5, 10. So let's get with it. Hey, all right. For miscellaneous has 2 5s. Now, some people may ask, well, what do you use miscellaneous for? Well, miscellaneous is there for emergencies. They're not like the emergency, like your emergency, you know, that unexpected emergency. But it's there for, you know, say for instance, somebody pop up and they, you know, hey, you want to buy this rose? I don't know. And you want to support them, you know, and it's $2 or something, and you don't want it to come out of your money. So you put it out of the miscellaneous. So that's what miscellaneous is. Things that you have not budgeted for, but it's not an extreme emergency. You know what I'm saying? It's just some unnecessary stuff that, you know, you forgot about and stuff like that. So that's what miscellaneous is for, or, you know, things that come up, little stuff that can handle it. All right, so I went back to the old school because I needed these envelopes, and so I'm going to fix this, but not just right now. But I just wanted to show you all this and see if y'all remember this. My oldie but goodies do. Ace had purchased this for me from the Goodwill a while back. And so this when this is a while back when I was writing it on there. But hey, if you got to write it on now, it's okay. You see, I had to use it. So yeah, and I'm gonna keep this because I might pop back and start using this probably in the summer. Who knows? Lord's will. Hey, I like it. I really like this. I really do. But so I didn't have a grocery for these that's nicely like this, so I had to go into my old school book to get that out. So for groceries, I'm not getting anything because you know I spent it already. So we're gonna skip that one. For church offering and tithes or any church giving will go in here. So I am going to give 20 and 10. So we got a 20 and we have a 10. So what I have, let me get it right here, if y'all don't mind. Got it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna put this in here. So they were already and folded up, and I'm gonna put it in here. So whenever I go to church, it is there. I can give it to them. All right. So the next one, I already did Ace, mean gas. We don't have anything for household because I'm good on household for a while. We don't have anything for eat out. Can't afford it right now. For entertainment, nothing right now. And the only thing we have left is miscellaneous. Did I do my miscellaneous? I mean, not miscellaneous, my investment. So my investment is, I invest in a small local business here, but it's growing. And I'm so glad that I'm investing in it. You give, the Lord will give you back. You can't beat God giving. He always showing up and showing out. So I like, even though with my little budget, I thank God I'm able to invest in a business, give my tithing, give offering, and not only that, I give to other people, you know, not saying what I'm doing. Let me hush. Let me hush because I don't like to say what I'm doing. But, you know, if they need help, my time, or I have a few dollars here, I love to do that, y'all. I love to do that. All right. So, okay, we got 25 here. So I'm going to put the investment in here. All right. And I'm going to fold it. And I drop this off on tomorrow or Lord's will Sunday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this investment back. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it in miscellaneous so I can remember to do it. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it right in this one so I remember to do it. I'll put it in this one. Yep, because that's a type of giving. All right. So there you go. Hey, love, live, laugh. Back to budgeting, y'all. So remember, I love to budget, and thank God I'm able to budget a little money that I do. Some people have a whole lot of money. I don't have that, but I got a whole lot of Jesus, and he always making a way for me. He's through my health, through my children, my children's health, our strength, the jobs that he give me. He always blesses me, and also I meant, look what the Lord did for my rent. Look what he did for my lights. It wasn't none of my goodness, because I have no goodness. If I do good, I owe it all to Jesus. So it all comes from him. I give him the honor. So I am so happy. I love talking about Jesus. Y'all know that on this channel. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Click on off. Click on off. Click on off. But if you want to stay around, it's going to rub off on you. So, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So remember, our word for the day is forgiveness. So if you made it this far in this video, that now you know you're right. You know they say ride or die. I don't like that die word, but you're riding along with me all the way to the end of the video. Go ahead and leave a hashtag. Yeah, hashtag forgiveness in the comments below. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask the questions. But other than that, if you can please leave a hashtag for the hashtag forgiveness in the comment section below. And I'm praying that I'm able to do another cash video with you in another couple of weeks. But until then, I'll be putting up different other videos, whatever come to my mind. I'll be all over the place a lot. But like I always say, I'm learning to put all my trust in the Lord. It's an uphill learning process. But day by day, round by round, I am learning to put all my trust in the Lord. Because in this world, everything else is failing. The government, everything is failing. There's only one thing on the stand, and it's God and His Word. And I thank God for that. So remember, oh, look, I can't even number went by my leg. I'm like, I ain't know what that was. But remember that I don't know where, I don't know when, and I don't know how. But I do know one thing for sure, that Jesus will always make a way. He may not come when we call Him, but He's right on time. And I thank God for that. And for the name of the channel, love much, live well, and laugh often. Until the next time, bye.